these fucking numbers mixed up trying to call the Cookeville place.
Police department right now.
Yes, I had called earlier. My name's Aaron Key. I was told to call back about an hour. Yes, it's been about an hour. Welfare check, my wife Bridget.
Yeah, I connect you with an officer.
You said, can you connect me with an officer?
Yes.
Yes, sir, you can. Thank you.
All right, 1 second.
And them Middle Tennessee police are crazy, motherfucker. Corrupt state. Not making up, they're all fucking crazy, I'm telling you. Like that FBI whistleblower thing. They're goddamn corrupt down there. They're all over YouTube. They call them Nazi Germany, like policing for profit.
All right, sir, you connect your officer.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Hey, Aaron, it's officer.
Hi, man. Yeah, I was just told to call back. It's absurd somebody have to do a welfare check on their wife in the hospital, you know. But day and age we live in, right? Capitol gets stormed and police killed and they get pardoned. So we live in the world's insane nowadays. But yeah, it's just I've had trouble with this hospital before, man. And my mother was in there. They admitted to me they gave her pneumonia, too much bolus fluid. When actually I'd walked in there to tell you the truth, and the room was ice cold. I had my license at the time. I drove that truck up there, yeah, and just check on my mother. She was in there over her liver and sepsis, and the room was ice cold. She just had, I'm trying not to fall down these steps. It's dark and ain't no porch light. But anyways, it was ice cold in there, and like just a thin sheet on her. And I walked out. I said, you know, I was like, who's in control, or who's in charge of my wife, or my mom, I'm sorry. And they said, well, this one nurse starts walking back. She said, what's the problem? I can look. And I said, well, this room's ice cold. And she said, really? And then she walked. She said, yeah, it is a little bit cold. And all this night was freezing cold. And then she said, well, she said, it shouldn't be that cold. She said, I think they said she's got pneumonia. Well, she's got pneumonia. And I'm like, I said, how'd she get pneumonia? And she said, well, I think they gave her too much bolus fluid, a little bit too much bolus fluid. You didn't just accidentally give her too much bolus fluid. The room's ice cold. And you said, every time she got pneumonia, you got it ice cold when I walk in here. You know, so anyway, then I get a call from ICU, and they talking to me like they're talking about the weather, telling me, oh, well, is this Aaron? I said, yes, it is. This is so-and-so. I forget the name, obviously, because it wasn't a pleasurable, memorable conversation with somebody. This is insanity. You know, she said, well, just let you know, she said, Mrs. Weatherly had to go into ICU this evening. I said, ma'am, I said, y'all told me y'all gave her too much bolus fluid. And then here's literally what she said. This woman snapped. She said, well, if you're just going to talk like that, I'll end this call. Like, I'm not supposed to say anything out of the way. I'm supposed to be happy. So that shows me, I mean, it's common sense, you know. I've had trouble with law enforcement stuff, man.
Okay, Aaron, real quick before we go any further, I talked to your wife. She's fine.
Thank you. Oh, well, hold on. You're cutting out. You're cutting out.
She was up and aware and alert talking to us.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So.
Okay. So, real quick, let me verify with you. What's your address?
My address is, why is that necessary? Not that I'm scared. I mean,
Well, I'm just trying to verify who I'm speaking to before I go further.
Well, I live in Carthage, Tennessee.
Is it correct?
Huh?
Okay. What's the address number, though?
Well, I mean, like I said, I ain't no domestic terrorist like a bunch of you bitches, you know, if that's where you're going with that, man. I don't trust y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust police.
Okay, nobody's... Okay.
Well, I know, man, but y'all corrupt Middle Tennessee police, and y'all try to, you know, y'all corrupt as motherfuckers. Y'all been over News Channel 5 and done some slick shit like me my motherfucking address. I ain't stupid, dude. I had a lawsuit against the Middle Tennessee police, and they all hid. You know, it's just, you know, that's some fuck shit you asking me that.
Okay.
My address. Fuck's that guy doing anything? I'm checking on my wife. Y'all shouldn't be calling or whoever TBI telling that hospital goddamn lies about my...
Well, if you're the correct Aaron, you have a protection order. If you're caught with her, you will be arrested for violating.
There's no protection order on me and my wife. The fuck you talking about?
Okay. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue with you. There's a protection order. So the hospital security's been told if you're up there, you will be arrested.
There's no goddamn protection order. Me and her's married. There's no protection order. What's so fucking ever?
Okay. We will also be transferred from the hospital if you go back up.
Go fuck yourself, dude. I ain't worried about you, bitch. I ain't. Why smack the fuck at you, come to my face hole. Watch your motherfucking mouth, bitch.
Cookeville Regional, this Ethan.
Ethan, what's this? This is Aaron Key. I'm not scared of them pedophiles, so I'm calling back. Yeah, about the motherfucking protection order. There ain't no protection order on me and my wife at all. So I don't know where that's came about. It's just y'all are tied in with them trying to pull some fuck shit.
Cookeville Regional Medical Center has been providing the healthcare needs for the residents of the Upper Cumberland and
through security, bitch.
our cardiac.
Act like a scared motherfucker, like I'm doing something wrong. Call bitch ass Cookeville police back later.
Cookeville Regional Medical Center has been providing the healthcare needs for the residents of the Upper Cumberland.
That's what security is, Cade.
Caden, my name's Aaron Key. What's this about a protection order?
Sir.
Why shit being made up on me? Not trying to pull you into this, but you know, I'm a man, and you know, we know the police. Hell, anybody watches the news, you know, hell, they stormed the Capitol and or allowed it to be, you know, killed police and everything, pardon them, and then the whistleblower, you know, the FBI threatening their own agents for trying to expose corrupt FBI. You know, remember they said they'll try to expose FBI. The FBI will crush you. The government will crush you. They'll go after your family. Well, I just had to do a welfare check, you know, which not saying that I don't trust the police. You know, I'm not a fool. And especially Tennessee police, I had a lawsuit against them. But I just called them pedophiles, and you know, and I knew because he asked me my address. I said, none of your motherfucking business my address, bitch. I said, why are you asking me my address? And I said, I'm trying to do a welfare check on my wife. None of your goddamn business my address. And he gonna come up with stuff. Oh, there's a protection order. They said that same goddamn shit when my mother was live down there. Tried to say I couldn't be at the hospital. So there's shit just being made up. There's no motherfucking protective order, Ethan. Or what's your name again? Sorry to curse, but I'm upset.
Kate.
I was in there earlier. I took my wife, her purse and everything. They ain't no goddamn. Then why the fuck am I being arrested if there's a fucking order of protection? Or what is this about? Let's just something fucking new. Some shit that's been made up, huh?
Hey man, listen. I have no clue. We were just doing what we've been told.
Yeah, because it don't fucking. What is this in regards to though? About order of protection?
I have no clue, man.
That shit's got to be put place by court.
That's a police department. That's a police department thing.
Yeah, but you know, a lie's a lie, dude. And some weak shit. I was in there earlier. I took her purse to her. Me and her talked all day on the phone, text, and that shit's got to be put place by court. And I'm out here. I want people to hear me out here. You know, people sleeping. You know where I'm at. But you know, that's got to be put by place. You can't just you or security or Riverview Hospital or you know Cookeville Police Department. You know, make up some shit. Say, oh, there's order of protection. I told him, I said, dude, I ain't worried about you. I said, bitch, you come to my face, I'll smack the fuck at you. I told that cop that. I ain't scared of him, dude. Like, I ain't going to be threatening just done any old type of way. Police are corrupt nowadays. They're trying some bullshit on me. I'm not afraid of them. So that's what that is. I didn't do nothing wrong. You know, I was told my wife was going to a CSU unit, and I was trying to check on her. And she was on the second floor. She was in 213. Well, she was in room 213. And then I called and just some crazy stuff. That woman, she said, she just got here. And she's in room 4. So, you know, talk to me crazy like that. Number one, I didn't say nothing out of the way. You know what I mean? I won't raise my voice when I'm at here. But, you know, like going, you know, holler at me. You know, I've got a right to check on my wife. And it's like how it should be. It's like, oh, you want your wife's room number? See, that's the correct way a hospital should treat somebody. Somebody should talk to somebody. You feel me? It ain't just, she just got here and trying to get a ruse out of me. And that's what that was. So, but there is no order of protection. I'm informing y'all that shit. You understand? Me and my wife, there's no goddamn order of protection.
We're just going by what the police
I'm going, y'all need to go by what the fuck I told you. There's no goddamn order of protection. Yeah, that is how it works, bitch. That is how it works, bitch. There's no goddamn order of protection, you dumb motherfucker. Faggot. Lying motherfucker. Order protection. No goddamn order protection.